Hey everyone, it's Diane here at the greenhouse, and today we're just going to do a few random things and got a few questions for you guys and just kind of give me some of your input. I just kind of want to share a couple things with you today, and it's kind of nice to get other people's opinions. So let's do that now. Today is April 25th and it's going to be 91 degrees here. It's going to be so warm and humid. But I'm showing this purple martin birdhouse because I've been trying to attract purple martins here for some time. Finally gave up a while back, a few years ago, and I purchased another one and we placed it in a different location, and I'm hoping maybe this year we'll get some purple martins. If none of you are familiar with purple martins, they're a wonderful bird. They love to eat numerous insects. They're a very verbal bird and they're just very enjoyable to watch. So I'm trying to attract these. I grew up with purple martins and we used to have them at home years and years ago, and I just love birds in general. So I'm hoping, you know, I can get at least a pair this year. If I can't, then I'll try again. I want to show you something that I'm thinking about using for my garden. Let's get on another subject. For my garden this year, and let me know what you guys think. Well, I gotta tell you, I know a lot of you guys like dandelions, but here in the Midwest we get them. They're pretty much a weed, I think. I know you can do some things with them, but look how they're seeding out already. They're just all over the place here on our farm, and you know, if they didn't spread so bad, it wouldn't be so bad, but they're just everywhere out here in the yard. We usually run our cattle out here. We just kind of let our grass grow up, but the dandelions are kind of taking over. Back there, I'm going to show you what I'm thinking about using for my raised beds. Let me know what you think. My husband actually suggested this, and I think it's a good idea. So let's go check it out. Alright, we have a few of these covers. They're actually covers for whales, but right there. Got two of them right now, and I suppose they're probably about 4 foot around. What do you think about using them for raised beds? And I'd say they're probably 2.5 to 3 feet tall. I think they'd work really great. I kind of want to get a couple more though. And is there any pros or cons of using the concrete for raised beds? I think it would work good. I don't know if there's any toxic issues there. So you guys let me know if you feel there is. But we have two of them here, and I think this would be something different. This one here, I don't know how good a shape it's in. It's got a crack in it, but I don't know how much they'd even cost to purchase. We also got a lot of cinder blocks, so I can also use these. But I thought these might be kind of nice. They're kind of the right height too. So, you know, give me your thoughts on it. First of all, I just want to show you my location here to kind of give you an idea. This is my large greenhouse here, as you know. And over here is my tiny greenhouse. And we have a large bed here. This area here is, I'm debating on putting a garden in or putting another little greenhouse, because we're going to be making some changes. And I just don't know for sure what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to get it all done this year, but this is a kind of a nice area here. I adore my little chicken house greenhouse. It's a nice size. It's a good place to put my perennials and stuff. But this area here would be also a nice place to put a greenhouse, a size that I can pretty much be easier managed. Last year this has just been my flower garden, and I want to have something down the road that's just going to be mine. So, I don't know. What do you think? Greenhouse or garden? You know, it's kind of debatable. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it done all this year. But I kind of hope that I can get that decision made. So let me know what you think. Listen to the birds. Can you hear them? I tell you, when we got all these trees here, all around here, it really has brought oodles and oodles of birds. And there's nothing like coming outside and hearing birds. If it was quiet, it wouldn't be near as, spring-like. It wouldn't feel like spring if you didn't have your birds. That's for sure. Over here is my pond area. The pond's doing okay. I've got to work on the weed issues around here, but it's coming along, and I got all my fish in there. I'm supposed to be getting pond plants next week, so I'll be putting pond plants on the surface and getting that done. Hey babe. So we're going to walk in my little greenhouse here. It's actually a 12 by 16. And this is where I'm kind of keeping stuff until our weather straightens out. I got some pots and a lot of hostas. I am a huge fan of hostas. And also, there's some baby kitties in here, and I have to show you because it's a lot of fun. They're way back in there. Check them out. Aren't they adorable? They were born at the end of March, and they're doing really, really well. I don't know, we sure don't need more cats, but hopefully find homes for these guys. But they're real cute. She had 4, 3 made it, and they're just, I think they're a lot of fun. I love little stuff like that. I have perennials too. We've had frost quite a few nights, so things have been bit a little bit, so they don't look as nice. And I like to kind of show people. I always go back here in my grove because it's just fun to share it. Some people enjoy it. And out here I've been working on just cleaning it up. I have a lot to do. But there's my woodland gardens. Something I really cherish. It's probably my pride and joy. I like it the best. It's really nice to come out here and relax when you get a chance. And it's just something that I started several years ago, and it's really growing into its own. You know, everything in here is perennials, and I do add some annuals once in a while. Our hostas and all the shade type stuff that just can come back every year and do really well. Does this area get dry? It does if we get some hot summers. That's when I put the sprinkler on and just kind of supplement some watering, because I have to. I can't lose this stuff. I've got a lot invested and a lot of time, and heck, it's so enjoyable to come out here. Listen to the birds, you guys. Red-winged blackbirds are really talking right now. Roxy's really hot today. But I wanted to share this with you, and you may be seen it before, but this is in the early stages. It's April 25th today. Now, it will fill in completely. You won't see much ground cover here in a little bit. I really enjoy our trees back here. It gives us great cover in the wintertime, and also it really attracts many birds, and you got to have them around. They're wonderful. So I just kind of wanted to ask you guys a few things, what you're thinking, and if you can help me make some decisions on some things. Gardening, those raised beds, and then this area here, which I don't know if we'll get a greenhouse up. We got a lot of stuff we want to do this summer, house type stuff. So I don't know if we'll get done all what I want to do. I might just fill this in this year with some leftover plants and call it good. It's always nice to have blooming stuff all summer. My garden's out back over here. I covered it with leaves last year. I don't think I'm going to till it this year. We might bring them raised beds back here. This isn't very big, but I don't have a lot of time to run a garden right now to take care of it and stuff. But look at the trees back here. These guys have gotten so big. We put these in '97, these Colorado blues. We go down through here and look you can barely get through there. We used to be able to mow through there, and we can't do it anymore. So just want to share that stuff with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just about a lot of random stuff, but just kind of showing you our area, and I had some questions for you, and let me know what you think, and thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video.